I just watched a Gary Vee, who I love, talk about emotional intelligence type stuff in the workplace and how his number two is his HR, the chief heart officer. And I just wanted to say that I'm an accountant by trade. I know, shocking with all of my craft talk here. But I'm an accountant by trade, and my last job was a VP of finance at a company, two different startup companies under the same umbrella. And I brought to their attention a couple of different times how people are being treated in the workforce, and how, there's just people that get to have certain personalities, and then other people have to get underneath them and behind them, and there's this constant playing of emotions to people and what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. And it is just, what I have seen is an absolute pervasiveness inside company cultures, where you have all the snacks in the world, you have all of the things, oh, we have this and we have that, and don't you love this, and here's our newsletter, and let's spotlight an employee, except for at the same time you're going to then behind their back talk about how awful they are and treat them differently, and have these CEOs who think that they know everything, and that emotional intelligence, somehow knowing what your employees feel and want to do and want to have for their own build up inside of this company, it is something that you should know. And when I brought these things to his attention, I was met with not very accepting of that. And I said, there's some times that when people, when you say something about somebody and you say that they're they're just not top level, and if they were good at their job, then they wouldn't just be a customer service representative. To which I say, well, maybe that person doesn't have the capacity to be something else other than a customer service person. And why is that not valuable to your company? If somebody just makes $50,000 a year, and because if you could go, oh, well, maybe they don't have a support system, and maybe they don't have the amount of people behind them that other people do in order to be able to just go fly and be there for 60 hours a week if they feel like it, and put their job to be number one in their life. It's just not something that most people can do or want to do. Emotional intelligence, figure it out, make it be a priority in your company, and see what happens.